Hey guys, so today I thought I would talk about the things I got done. I saw some other YouTubers doing this video and I think it's really interesting because sometimes you're considering doing one of these things and you want to hear more about it in a very honest opinion. And also because sometimes we really like something about a person, like, oh, I love her fuller lips, but we don't realize that person has had that improved. So I think it's more honest. So yeah, I'm gonna share with you the procedures I have done. So for starters, I had braces. I think you can see my teeth here, maybe if I come closer. Yeah, I had braces for 4 years. Initially it was supposed to be 2, but since they were so spread apart, it took a long time to get them done. But I think it was a good investment. Yeah. Nowadays I think most people do Invisalign, but I had the normal braces, the ones that you have to have them the rubbers changed. So yeah, I had the normal braces, the ones that are very apparent and don't look the nicest, but I think it's a good investment. Also for when you get older, they're like in place, like I have a proper bite. Yeah, I feel like I don't smile a lot or show my teeth because I have big cheeks, but I feel good about my teeth now. Before I had a huge gap. Also with my teeth, after I got my treatment done, I had my gums shaped. So yeah, these roundy tips. Before, like, my teeth were covered by my gums, like all the way here. Only on the tops and the 6th teeth, like. Yeah. Also with that, oh yeah, maybe I should talk about pricing. I live in Brazil, so it's cheaper, but I think with my braces I spent like 5,000 reais, which today would be around $1,000, but it took a long time. Here in Brazil, Invisalign would be double, but I don't think I could have used Invisalign because it only corrects mostly when teeth are like crooked. Correct me if I'm wrong and you have that done, but I think I needed the normal braces or the ones that are behind your teeth. I think that would have been amazing, but that was not an option for me. So I had the cheapest and the old school, yeah. With my gums, I think, yeah, I can't really remember the pricing, but I think it was around $500. It's really, I want to say affordable, but it's worth it because it's for a lifetime. Once you get it done, like, it's done. But it was painful. Like, I had never had a tooth extracted or anything that required anesthesia. So for the lady alone to do the anesthesia, I felt really bad. It hurt a lot, and like, I left the office with my gums bleeding. It was not a pretty scene, and it was not perfect. I'll show you. This one is not perfect. And my dentist, the one that takes care of my teeth and like the normal stuff, said I should probably go back, and the lady would not have charged me twice, but it didn't bother me enough to go a second time. Like, it was a lot of pain and it's a hassle. No. So with my dentist, after I finished the treatment and the gums, she shaped my teeth with resin, which is a far more affordable option to veneers, because I have pretty small teeth and I had a huge gap, so she just filled it in with resin. Maybe if I don't know if I want to put this on the internet, but I like the tips. I only have it, like, again, on these 6 teeth, but I think it looks better than before. Unfortunately, I do not have pictures from before, but I like the way it looks. It is a commitment because as your teeth, your normal teeth, gets more yellow, you will have to go there and change it because the resin doesn't stain. So you will be able to see, like, where the resin is, it will be whiter, but that's fine. Like, It doesn't even come close to the price of the veneers. Like, I probably pay $100 a year, like, for the broken pieces too, because it breaks, it's resin. If it chips, like, she'll just do it again. And I feel like it's less of a commitment, like, you know, like, it's not shaving down all of your teeth and getting caps in. And my dentist really recommends that I have veneers done, but I don't want to do it for now. It's really expensive and it's a commitment. I don't know if I want to have these shaped teeth forever, and with resin I can easily change and it's not as invasive, so for now I'm fine with it. So another thing I have done is microneedling. I think you can see how here is more sparse. I have been dealing with hair loss since I was 16. I have gotten exams done and I'm pretty sure it's genetic, but also changing to an IUD really made it worse. But I think now with my treatment is getting better. I can do a whole video about hair loss if that's something you're interested. I just changed the treatment and I think it's getting better. But I had microneedling done, and to be honest, it was crazy expensive, like $200 a session, and I got 3 done and I saw no difference, so I really regret that one. Don't think it was a good investment or anything really. So yeah, wouldn't do that again. I do want to do microneedling on my face just for the acne scarring, but yeah, once it heals I probably will do that. Another thing I have done is laser hair removal. I have done it in my underarms and bikini area. I really like it. It's just a commitment because you have to go for a lot of sessions to see it change. My underarms, I have like hardly any hair, but my bikini area I have to go back to doing. Just with isolation and the pandemic, I haven't been able to do it. But other than that, I usually just shave because you cannot wax it once you're doing the laser hair removal. It's really painful on my bikini area. I remember on my underarms I didn't feel anything, but the bikini area, it hurts. It's like, I don't know how to say, like as if someone was throwing sparks at you. It's not, or needles. I don't have any tattoos, so I can't really compare, but it was not nice, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, I want to continue that. It's very expensive, but I think it's worth it because it also helps with ingrown hair and pigmentation. So I do want to do it again. I would say you probably need like 8 sessions for it to be mostly gone, but it's really worth it because especially the bikini area, like the underarms, I don't think it's necessary. But the bikini area, it hurts so much if you're gonna wax it, and if you're gonna shave it, it's so hard because it's like rounded and it's really hard to get in between. So I think it's a good investment. Also the legs, if you have like dark hair and it's something that bothers you. I don't have dark hairs, so it wouldn't really work on my legs. Other than that, I have dyed my hair. I have dyed it darker. I have done highlights. I have done balayage. Yeah, with hair, I would say it's really worth it to get highlights done at a salon. Like, you're not gonna get the same results at home. You're just not. And with dark hair, I think it's pretty easy to dye yourself at home, but do not use the box dyes. I have in the past, and they destroy your hair. It's just so much easier to go to a Sally or your local beauty store and buy the actual semi-permanent or toner and mix it with a 10 volume peroxide, so you get like salon results and it's cheaper. When I had my hair dark brown, it was nearly black. I did it at home and it was fine. It was just not fine when I wanted it out. Like, it took a long time. And to go lighter, you just need to go to a hair salon, unless you're really lucky and your hair is easy to tone and you're already light to begin. But I don't know anyone who's like that. Yeah, I have also done my nails. I think this is pretty basic, but I have gotten so many manicures, also gel manicures, but I don't think it's worth it, at least where I live, because a gel manicure is like 4 times the price of a normal manicure. So I would rather just, and it lasts 4 times the amount of time, but by the end of it, it looks horrible and it's hard to take off. So I would just get it, like, if you really care about nails, I would just get like 4 individual normal polished manicures. I also got my skin on my thigh burnt. I can probably show you, maybe I'll insert the clip here. I burnt it with soup, like I dropped it on my lap and it left a stain, like it was darker, so I had an acid applied to remove it and it really helped, but it was expensive. It was like 500 reais. I thought it was really expensive, but thinking back now, like, you just do it once and it's like 80% better, so I think it's worth it. Another thing I have done is I got an IUD as a contraceptive measure, but also I have migraines, and so being on a contraceptive form that will stop you from having a period usually improves migraines. And because I have migraines with an aura, which is when you see, like, there are many types of auras, but I have like little dots on my vision, it really disturbs me. And since I have that, I have a higher risk of blood clots, so going on an IUD was a good option for me. That's what my doctor recommended. But it ended up messing with my skin. Like, I got horrible acne, and it also made me lose a lot of hair, which I'm still working on. So I'm actually having it taken off today. It's going away. It's not worth it for me. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing afterwards, but I just know that it's not for me. Like, it messed up my body. Like, I never had this bad of acne. So yeah, before that I was on a low dosage pill, which worked wonders for me. I never like put on weight from it. I think it cleared a little my skin, but I was never one to have like huge pimples. I don't know, I didn't have many. I wouldn't really get my period, which I like. I don't know how I'm gonna go without that, but yeah. I also got pedicures done. I think they're really good. I just can't do my toenails as good as they do, but it's not something that I do regularly just because it gets expensive. Yeah, but usually I like having at least my toes done. Like, I don't mind as much my hands, but they do look better with polish because I have like such small chubby hands, so they look like I'm a kid. But so yeah, these are the things I have done. Please comment down below if you have different feelings about the things I mentioned. Thank you for watching.